Good morning, good afternoon, good evening everybody and welcome to Beyond Standards community. It's your Captain Shanks once again with some more BFME action. And like 5 days ago we had our first upload for BFME as 3 versus 3 on the map Lebanon. Couple of days ago we uploaded a 2v2 and this time it is gonna be a 1v1. And the map we're gonna see today is gonna be Southern Ithilien, by the way. Also a map you don't see often either on my Twitch stream. By the way, Twitch TV/Beyond Standards. You should be definitely checking me out on my live stream, but also on my YouTube channel. And I hope you're gonna enjoy every single second of your stay. And if you do, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. And if you are looking for more BFME content, consider subscribing as well by hitting that red big subscribe button. If you don't want to miss any of my videos, turn on the notifications as well. Before losing any time, let's get it started and jump right into the game. Alright. Like mentioned before, this is gonna be the map Southern Ithilien, and on the bottom side of the map we're gonna have the grey Gondor player Amon-Ra. On the top side of the map we're gonna have the red Mordor player Stony. This is the patch 1.06 and you know, one of the few times that I'm actually casting 1v1 on this map. So talking about this map, in this map, this is a special 1v1 map. It's unlike all the others because here you can actually capture those camps. The camps are those bases you are able to see in the 3v3 maps like Lebanon, Nern or whatsoever. It are like small bases. You have also one of these in the map Anorin in the middle. In this map you have actually 2 of these, one at the top right and one on the bottom left side. The Gondor's goal should be always, you know, to pressure the Mordor player, but Gollum is trying to deny, or at least deny the soldiers from getting to this lumber mill in the front. In the meantime, the Mordor player was also able to grab this settlement for himself. It's a nice spot for the lumber mill, bunch of trees around, so the lumber mill workers are able to harvest great amount of resources. And unlike against Rohan, Mordor doesn't struggle that much against Gondor. Remember, Gondor has only 2 starting soldiers, so once you deal with them, you are pretty much safe for the entire early game. Early IUs, Gondor could just easily counter that by using Elven Wood, but he chooses to go with the heal, which is also not bad. Remember, you need heal in order to unlock the power points for Gandalf the White. If you start with land, you will need 3 for Gandalf the White. If you start with heal, you will only need 2. He is still holding his heal, which will be used now, but he is being in the tower range and he's taking a bit damage here from the tower. The orcs, they can't win against the soldiers even with the eye. The hobbit is also putting in some nice work. Gollum is recovering over time. It's almost full health again and more orcs are coming. So what I recommend here to do is just don't fight one by one, because the soldiers, they will get rid out of every single orc you're gonna send. Try to, you know, group 2 or 3 battalions of orcs before you move to a fight, and try to surround the enemy units as well in order to be able to win this fight. But Hobbit was able to cloak around this area. That means Mordor, since the Eye of Sauron is on cooldown, can't reveal the Hobbit, which means on the other side that he won't be able to recapture this settlement. In the meantime, 1 soldier has been sent on the bottom left. The lumber mill workers were trying to fight against these. There is 1 goblin archer shooting at the soldiers, barely dealing any damage. And Mordor is trying to take down this farm from the Gondor player. The stable is coming up for the Gondor player Amon-Ra, and Mordor is sending more and more orcs to pressure the map. Gollum should be able to deal with those soldiers as they are quite slow already. In the meantime, we could hear that the stable from the Gondor player is ready, and we're gonna see the first Gondor knight on the field pretty soon. Mordor was able to take down this farm from the Gondor player. He's creating another lumber mill. Lumber mills are not only generating resources for you, but you know, the more you have under control, up to maximum amount of 4, the more you know, the less the structure's gonna cost. So you can actually reduce the amount of structures by 30%. The price of the structures, I mean, if you have 4 or more lumber mills outside. Right, the first Gondor Knights battalion is on the field. Should be taking care of those settlements first before going for the creep. This is how the base from Mordor looks like, quite healthy. He has almost full base here. Making more and more towers. It's a great spot to make the tower. I would also recommend to make one here at this spot or maybe at this spot to protect the troll cage. Nice building here, by the way, so he has 3 slaughterhouses at one side, 3 on the other side. That's how a Mordor base should be looking like. And the most important structure, the troll cage, always recommending to build it as far in the back as you possibly can, so the Gondor player can't just rush it down. Mordor is using Eye of Sauron and trying to creep the goblin lair at the top side of the map. He was able to clean the hobbit around this side. Gollum is luring the goblins away from this creep, but I don't think that this is gonna work with only 1 orc warriors. Shouldn't be able to take it down. In the meantime, Gondor is trying to get some map control back. He has 2 Knights of Gondor on the field already, going for the 3rd one. It looks like he wanna rush the Mordor base, but by the time he's ready to go, I think there will be at least 1, if not 2 mountain trolls on the field from the Mordor player. Alright, successfully was able to creep. He has a rank 3.5 orc warrior horde here. Like mentioned before, I think Mordor failed that and Gondor was able to secure the creep for himself. Until the trolls gonna be on the fields, Gondor can actually easily control the entire map, and I think that's the plan of the Gondor player. Should be able to capture this farm for himself as well. A well is up, he has still 2 empty spots. There is a lumber mill worker from the Mordor player to scout what Gondor is doing. It's always nice to see something like that. That's gonna increase your reaction time when you see what your enemy is up to before he arrives actually in front of your base. Right, 3 Knights of Gondor easily be able to secure the map control. I think he's just saving for his shields, but first he needs to fill up his space here since he has 2 empty spots still in his main base. Map control wise, we can clearly see beside of this settlement here, everything is under control from the Gondor player. He's towering up, almost full towers beside this one, and the first mountain troll is already on the field for the Mordor player, Stony. Alright, he's trying to send more and more orcs out. Remember, from when you lose orcs as Mordor player, you will also gain power points, which should be really necessary. Land will be covered from the Gondor player, which is smart to go for the Mordor combo here, will be able to take it down. But on the other side, he is still half a power point away from getting the power points he needs for Gandalf the White. Are there any creeps left on this map? And I don't think there are no more creeps left. So gaining half a power point gonna take a while, because killing orcs does not give you as much power points as you are looking for. The second mountain troll is joining the battlefield. Mordor was able to take down this farm. This is how the base from Gondor is looking like. Will he go for the upgrades? Yeah, he's going for the shields and for the forged blades at the same time. So he's definitely looking for a rush in the Mordor base. If he can somehow take down the troll cage, it would be great for the Gondor player, Amon-Ra. Alright, killing orcs in order to get the power points. He needs still a quarter. Should not be a big deal because Mordor keeps sending those orcs forward. Mordor should actually know that if, after the Elven Wood, that Gondor does not have the power points for Gandalf the White. So in order to deny that power points, he can just, keep those orcs around this side or just send them into the slaughterhouse. That's, by the way, something you can do as Mordor. You can send orcs and orc archers inside your slaughterhouse, and you can get rid out of them, but also you can generate resources. Alright, the first rush of the game is gonna happen. The slaughterhouse will be taken down. The tower was demolished in time. Before we continue, this is, by the way, on the host from the Gondor player, as it should be. This Gondor Knight might be in trouble, will be barely able to get away. Power points wise, Gondor has almost the power points he needs for Gandalf the White. There are some orcs, so he will easily be able to get it. Is he going for the armor as well? He doesn't have the resources just yet. Now he has the power points he needs. Remember, after heal you need 2 more power points. Right, Mordor on the other side got industry, which is active on those 3 slaughterhouses. That's gonna increase the resource income for a short period of time by 100%. So that means you get double amount. Nice micro here with the orcs to slow down the enemy knights, but he will be barely able to get away, or he's running into the troll. There was a lucky move from the Gondor player, risky, but lucky move at the same time, and he will be able to save this battalion of knights. But this one might be in trouble. Nah, never mind. Both the battalions will be able to get in safety. Now, after seeing that the trolls are actually, you know, not in position, he can actually try to sneak, but the first drama troll is already on the field. So what I recommend you to do against a great Gondor player, just keep 1 or 2 trolls at your troll cage like he's doing, just in case the Gondor player might be able to sneak through, especially with the drama being around, and with the tree in your hands, you can knock down the enemy horses and actually kill them quite fast with the increased damage leadership from the drama troll for the mountain trolls. Alright, does he have armor? Nah, he's just saving for Gandalf the White. He has already 4,200 resources collected. Needs to get 6,000 to recruit Gandalf, because he didn't go for the statue, which can reduce the cost of the heroes. So if you have, for example, 4 statues inside the Gondor base, Gandalf, who normally costs 6,000 resources, will be only costing 4,200. Alright, he's trying to sneak through, but there are too many towers. He does not have the armor. Yes, he can reduce the incoming damage in the Knight Shield with the Knight Shield, but still, he's not demolishing in time. I think he was able to get the experience, but for that he will be getting killed. Was almost at level 3. Gondor Knight, I think it's worth for the Mordor player. And by the way, when you are rushing the Mordor base or Isengard base with your cavalry, I'm recommending you to not switch to the wedge formation before you arrive at a settlement you want to destroy, because what wedge formation does, it's gonna increase your damage, yes, but it's gonna reduce your armor. That means these towers will be dealing higher damage to you. So by the time you are actually around this side, make sure to be in the normal formation, in the line formation, and as you start hitting enemy structures, you can always switch. That way you can actually deny the incoming damage, or reduce the incoming damage in this case, so you can live longer with your units. Alright, let's see. Mordor can always go for the camps if he wants to, but he doesn't go for it. We have Gandalf the White on the fields. With the orc here scouting, Mordor was able to see the old man joining the battlefield. Mordor, by the way, has right now around 6,000 resources. He's obviously saving for the Witch King. Nazgul would be too late now since Gandalf is on the field. Unlike the Nazgul, Witch King is much more resistant, especially against Gandalf. For example, a Nazgul who is running into the Lightning Sword will be getting killed from Gandalf only with the Lightning Sword, or it takes to kill the Nazgul Ithilien and a Wandering Arrow from the Faramir. On the other side, Wandering Arrow is basically dealing 0 damage to the Witch King. But he's grouped around this side, the tower will get demolished and Gondor player won't be able to deal too much damage. The drummer being around, increasing the armor from those mountain trolls also by 50%. Before he actually gets out, he's just saving resources to get Witch King on the field, which means additional leadership for 50% damage and 50% armor, as Gondor is grabbing the camp on the bottom left side for himself. He needs definitely some archers and maybe even some trebuchets, and that's why Gondor is struggling in general against Mordor in the late game. Yes, he has a Gandalf who is the best hero in Battle for Middle-earth 1, by the way, by far, but his abilities are limited, right? They have a lot of cooldowns, especially the Lightning Sword ability has a huge cooldown, I mean, it's not gonna be as effective once Mordor gets the leadership on his trolls, which is gonna be the case as soon as Witch King joins the battlefield. With the drummer being around, remember those trolls, they will have 100% increased armor, so the Ithilien is not gonna be able to one-shot them anymore. It's not gonna be even enough now. But he needs to be careful. The shield approaches. He's going for this is gonna be risky. He needs to cancel that. As you can see, they are dealing incredible amount of damage, those trolls. Once you are not being careful, Gandalf can die within seconds. Right, Witch King is here. I think he's gonna bait the Lightning Sword. Gandalf is not using it. Lightning Sword will be used. Will he be able to hit? Nah, he's gonna miss it. Nice micro here from the Mordor player Stony. Now with the Lightning Sword being on cooldown, Witch King can do whatever he wants. Yes, Easter Lights can be used. but it's gonna not be able to one-shot this, and a rank 5 Gondor Knight Battalion has been taken down by the Witch King. A great play here from the Mordor player Stony with the color red on the top side of the map, southern Ithilien. Archer range is coming in the main base, which is smart, because going for the archer range here means that you might not be able to get it to level 2 and purchase the fire upgrades, because I'm guessing Mordor will be ready to go soon, and the first target of Mordor player will obviously be this settlement over here from the Gondor player. I think he's just making more and more trolls, should be soon ready to go. He has right now 5 trolls on the field, but what I don't like to see is the fact that he has only 1 drama troll. So if Gondor can actually snipe this drama troll down, that means the trolls, they will miss a really important leadership. So is Witch King, by the way. So Witch King and the drama troll for Mordor are, you know, very, very important in order to win the upcoming fight. And it looks like Mordor player is actually going for the main base of the Gondor player. And let me check if Gondor has enough resources to create enough defensive structures. Right now he's able to make only 1 more tower. Remember, towers cost 800. He will be maybe able to make 2, but it's not gonna be enough. The wall is gonna get broken pretty fast. Gandalf and his horses are around the top right side of the map. Witch King should be definitely giving leadership, and 1 troll is getting through the gate. One part of the wall has been broken already. He's just gonna go for the second part. He's towering up. He has in total 3 towers. Let's see if this is gonna be enough. Another tower is coming up. Wizard Blast was not able to knock him down. It does not work all the time, so it's about luck as well. Like 50% of the time you can knock the trolls down with your Wizard Blast. And he's gonna cancel his lightning sword, which brings it on cooldown. Gandalf needs to be careful. Eye of Sauron will be used for additional damage leadership. Remember, Eye of Sauron grants the trolls 50% increased damage leadership. With the drama troll and Witch King, that means 150% in total. Gandalf can do nothing. He can't stand still, and that's what he needs to do in order to be able to use his abilities, especially Easterlight. Once you use the Easterlight, Gandalf wants to be able to look. That's what I'm talking about. He needs to stand still and charge the ability. That's gonna give Mordor player the chance to actually go for the Gandalf and take him down within 2 shots with the trolls. The trolls are dying luckily to the towers. Drama troll is far away. This troll has been taken down. The other one has been taken down with the Easterlight of Gandalf, and this attack somehow defended, but 1, 2, 3 parts of the wall broken in exchange for 3 trolls, as far as I can count. And Mordor is just spamming more and more trolls. The power spike of Gondor will be if he will be able to unlock his, you know, giant eagles. As you can see, now he was able to knock down the troll. Elves are on the field. Screech ability not gonna work on the elves because of Gandalf. Remember, Gandalf grants a fear resistance with his leadership ability. Witch King is quite full health. Lightning Sword is still on cooldown. Without the Lightning Sword and Easterlight together, he won't be able to take down this Witch King from Stony. Archer range in the meantime will get rank 2 after this archer comes out. That's gonna give the Gondor player Amon-Ra the opportunity to purchase the fire arrow upgrade and start making those rangers. Rangers are quite strong against everything what Mordor offers, against Muma kills, trolls, Nazgul and even Witch King. And I'm guessing Mordor should be soon starting to make some combos. Yeah, he already purchased the fire arrow upgrade, and he's going for the banner carrier as well, just in case that the Gondor player might get soon the eagles. Lightning Sword was this. I'm able to catch the Witch King. That's gonna force him away, but that's not gonna be enough, as mentioned several times, to burst him down from 100 to 0. In order to be able to burst him from 100 to 0, Gandalf needs to get at least rank 8. Because the more rank Gandalf has, the more damage his ability is also gonna deal, obviously. But he's right now only rank 5. And Mordor is playing really smart with the Witch King. So Witch King is the man you are not allowed to lose against Mordor, especially when Gandalf is on the field, because Witch King is like 100% needed to win against. And that's gonna be a nice Wizard Blast, unlocking the rank 6. Eye of Sauron being used, but it's not gonna do much because Gondor player is just retreating, at least for now. Right. I think Darkness is still active. It's gonna get on cooldown quite soon. Remember, it's you know, giving 33% increased damage and 50% increased armor for straight up 3 minutes. And Mordor does not want to lose any time, but he has only one combo. The other one got damaged quite badly from the enemy Gandalf player. It was a really nice Wizard Blast from this dude. He's rank 6. Remember, once he gets level 10, that's gonna be like the ultimate killer mode from Gandalf the White. He will be unlocking the Word of Power. And the description is, by the way, kick-ass. It stays kill surrounding enemies. However, it is not being effective against Nazguls, Witch King, or against Trolls. It's gonna maybe knock them down, deal barely any damage, but against everything else, against Cavalry and Infantry in general, it's dealing incredible amount of damage. Another Knight Battalion has been taken down. And he's taking down the camp, which is defenseless. Gondor camp has only potentially 4 sentry towers, which is not gonna be enough to deal any damage to those trolls. You can see they are barely taking any damage. And he's attacking with the Drama Troll. You are not allowed to do that. I mean, you can do that, but on the other side, if you do that, you will not give leadership to the Nerby units. So whenever you attack with your Drama Trolls, they are not giving leadership to your units anymore. So keep that in mind. Always move around with them. Give a key number like 2, 3, or 4 to them, and just keep around. Keep him around, you know, at your units, at your trolls in this case, to constantly give leadership to them, and don't ever attack with the Drama Troll. All right, Gandalf is still. Gandalf is actually rank 7. Was he even able? Nah, he wasn't. He wasn't able to kill the Witch King. Witch King is recovering inside the main base. There is a statue, and he is definitely making some Gondor archers, rangers now. But the problem with Gondor in general is, you know, I mean, maybe not a problem, but for me it's actually a problem. Against Mordor late game, you will struggle a lot, because Gondor is lacking of damage leadership, and that's what is gonna be needed in order to burst those trolls down. Yes, Gondor has a great defense once you get some trebuchets around your base, and once you get Stormwalker, you can actually keep your base safe, you know, at least against trolls. And that's gonna force Mordor player to make the great siege work and spam thousands of katas. Nice Wizard Blast. We unfortunately are missing that. He won't get killed. He's quite resistant, as you can see, not taking too much damage from the elves, unlike a normal Nazgul. But when, you know, Gondor, when it comes to attack the Mordor player with a bunch of trolls inside the base of Mordor, the reason being is, like mentioned before, Gondor has only Boromir with a damage leadership, and not even instantly, because you need to get Boromir on the field, then you need to rank him up to rank 4 to increase the damage of your Nerby units by 60%, okay? Which is not gonna be enough to kill the trolls with Drama Troll, with Witch King, with Darkness, because they are so strong. And they will be one-shotting you on the other side, so you don't even have a defense, and even if you build defense, and yeah, I mean, Gandalf does grant armor leadership. So does Faramir when you get some level 5. But still, your units, they will get one-shotted from the troll, because they have so much damage leadership as well, that the armor leadership not gonna matter, okay? So instead, as Rohan, for example, Rohan has Eomer, which gives damage leadership, Theoden, which gives damage and armor leadership, and Aragorn, which gives damage leadership as well. So in total, as Rohan, you can gain 160% increased damage on your units. That's actually enough to burst those trolls down. Unlike Gondor is struggling against Mordor in the late game in any map. And Mordor now has the control of this camp here. I think he's just saving resources to go for the great siege works in order to be able to siege the Gondor player, because he has a couple of towers inside around his base to keep himself safe. And he has a couple of highly ranked Gondor knights as well. Where is Gandalf when we need him? Gandalf needs to be around somewhere. Yeah, he's here. This is under control from the Gondor player. He should be definitely making a well and a statue inside there. Just, you know, to have a close place to heal up to the Mordor player, instead of having to run back all the way around this side. But he chooses to make just blacksmiths to gain extra resources. You can see the ranges are even on the Elven Woods, taking a lot of damage from those sentry towers, and you will see what I'm talking about. they are basically dealing 0 damage. And they can't even run away because trolls are able to catch any, and I mean any infantry unit, especially when they don't have trees in their hands. And smart move here from Stony, keep one troll on the Gandalf, deny him from using spells, but Lightning Sword will be used, but he wants to be able to hit it. And now Witch King needs to be careful because Easter Light will be definitely used on the Witch King, and that might be the time that Witch King dies, but Gandalf might die on the other side. Look at that, this troll was luckily not attacking, and I think he would be able to kill the Gandalf the White, and he even was using heal. That's only one hit from a troll, by the way, and there are no combos around from the Mordor play. That means all these trolls are doomed and they are all gonna die. A great move here from the Gondor player Amon-Ra, taking down the Witch King first, deny Mordor the leadership he's looking for, and deny him to go all out within the next minute, and now take down the trolls as well. The Drama Troll, all the trolls, they will be gone. The Eagle's gonna die on the other side. But in the meantime, Mordor is actually having map control, and that should never happen. More trolls are coming, even a couple of combos, and that's gonna force the Gondor player back to his main base. Gondor archers with heavy armor, you will see what I'm talking about. Once, even without the Witch King being around, those trolls, they're gonna kill them within seconds. There is a rank 5 one, should be able to save him. But he's going for the siege work as well. He doesn't have Stoneworker, but Mordor should not be, approaching to this side any soon, because he does not have the Witch King on the field. There is a Nazgul which is gonna get killed. Screech ability does not work, like mentioned before. When Gandalf is being around, Elven Wood will be used as well from the Gondor player, and the base of Mordor is protectless. The Nazgul just came out, will get killed. Witch King still needs a couple of time to be back on the field. PowerPoint wise, Mordor needs around 6 PowerPoints actually, and a quarter to unlock his Balrog. Lightning Sword will be used. The Troll Cage should be the target of the Gondor player. Will he be able to take it down? Nah, he won't be able to take it down. Remember, there is only one damaged Drama Troll. However, if he would be able to take down the Troll Cage, that would be huge for the Gondor player, considering that if he gets anytime rid of the Drama Troll, the trolls without the drama, and now even without the Witch King, are just gonna be food, free food for Gandalf the White. Alright, 5 power points away from getting Balrog on the field, and on the other side, Gondor player needs 5.5 power points for the Army of the Dead. And I think this might be a game in which we will be able to see both the special summons, Balrog and Army of the Dead, but map control is gonna matter, and if the Gondor player will be able to take down this camp, because all the units from Mordor are currently in the main base. Now they are moving, yes, but since Gondor has cavalry units on the field, I think he should be looking for a hit and run play, right? So he should be attacking both the sides at the same time, at least force Mordor to split his army in two, and then just run away, because cavalry units are faster than the trolls, and look to snipe some of those units. The archers are getting killed, but they are far away from the Drama Troll. The trolls without leadership won't be able to do much. Heal has been used, I'm guessing, from the Gondor player on the Gandalf, but these trolls, they're gonna just die one by one. It's a questionable move from the Mordor player Stony, which is gonna be great for the Gondor player Amon-Ra on the other side. Alright, great resource income for the Gondor player. He has right now 4,500 resources, should be definitely using that money by making Marketplace at least, or maybe Stoneworker. But since this is a FFG, I think the Gondor player Amon-Ra does not want to lame. Could be easily able to make the what is the ability? What is the structure again? Stoneworker. Darkness will be used, and Witch King is back on the field. The Siege Work might get killed, but he might lose his rank 9 Gondor Knights for that. I think he's just gonna risk the biscuit, and he might even be able to get away. Just change the wedge formation. I mean, by the way, if you are getting attacked from a Nazgul or from a Witch King or from an Eagle even, so anything that flies attacks your cavalry units, make sure to change to the wedge formation. This way the Nazgul or whatever is attacking your cavalry units, in this case the Gondor Knights, is not gonna be able to hit multiple units at the same time. Alright, Gondor should be looking to clean up those lumber mills to deny Mordor being able to make more and more trolls, more and more catapults, and even go for the third Nazgul. Remember, Mordor is being a late game monster with having the ability to get 3 flying heroes on the field. You can use 2 of them actually for constantly pressuring the map. With those 2 Nazguls, you can keep the map control under your fingers. That's gonna give you spam ability, so you can spam more trolls, more combos, and more catapults. And with the Witch King, you can just be around, use him like a statue, keep him close to the trolls, make sure that the trolls do have the damage and armor leadership they need to be able to tank enough damage and to deal enough damage. Witch King is taking a couple of shots, but you can see they are, I mean, those rangers, even though they are really strong against the trolls, are not even able to kill 1 troll in the time before they go down. This is not gonna work. Now all the structures besides 1, 2, 3 from the Mordor base are level 3. That means they have also now the ability to shoot at the enemy units. Witch King being around, lightning swords might be used, should be used, but the trolls are too close. Is heal available? That's gonna be the question, and the answer is yes. So he can and should be able to keep the keep his Gandalf alive. And we're gonna hear a Balrog special summon from the Mordor player, and it looks like he's going to finish the Gondor main base, and he's just aborting the towers as he's expecting that the Balrog will be able to take down the entire base. Breathfire ability will be used. In the meantime, Eagles are special summoned to finish the Witch King. Witch King is trying to get in safety, and the Eagles gonna... he's just watching, I think, the Balrog. Witch King has been taken down, but in the meantime, the main base of the Gondor player, Amon-Ra, is falling apart. 1 more Breathfire is needed to finish what Balrog started, and I think I just kill that. If you don't kill that, that's gonna be questionable. Use Breathfire just, you don't need to auto-attack it. Using Breathfire is dealing a bit damage in an area. He's just gonna send the trolls as well. Remember, once your citadel is down, you can't target units anymore. Eagles are flying by to deny that from happening. The trolls are gonna go down. The statue is up, and just rebuild it. He does not even need to rebuild it. And Gondor base will actually be safe, and now he has enough power points to unlock his army of the dead, ladies and gentlemen, and that might be a turnaround we are looking for. The drama trolls are here. I don't know why, they are pretty much alone without any trolls. The Nazgul was trying to finish the main base, but there are towers shooting at the Nazgul obviously, and there is a Gandalf, and his Easterlight ability is available. Witch King has been taken down. In the meantime, I think Gondor was able to take down the Troll Cage, which is great for the Gondor player. That means once he gets rid out of the Drama Trolls, which is being the case, the Mordor player does not have any Trolls or Drama Trolls on the field right now. He's going for double Troll Cage, and another Nazgul is approaching on the field. So here's the power points he needs for Army of the Dead. Army of the Dead being not super useful against the Nazgul unless the Nazgul attacks Army of the Dead. Army of the Dead has not an option to attack actually the Nazgul. Lightning Sword, will he be able to hit? Another miss from Gandalf the White. Gandalf the what? Gandalf the White. His Easterlight ability is unfortunately on cooldown. He needs to build. Without Easterlights, the Nazguls can just get away, and that's gonna be the case right now. Alright, he's building up his base. He should be definitely making an archer range and a stable. You need units to win this game. It looks like you want to go for the stable inside the camp. And now 3 troll cages up for the Mordor player. What Gondor player should be doing now, I think, should be using around this side the Army of the Dead. Take down the camp first. Make sure you have both the camps under your control. And then you can kill the siege works, you can kill the troll cage, you can kill those 4 catapults with those horses anyway. But the problem is he does not have any archers on the field. That he's now going finally for the archer range. He can't make rangers unless he gets this to level 2, which is gonna, which means that he needs to create 4 Gondor archers before that can happen. He can just sacrifice one of the Nazguls. Easterlight is gonna be available. Lightning Sword is on cooldown. It's not gonna be enough to kill him, I'm guessing. Yeah. Faramir is around. No, this is not Faramir. I don't know why he's not going for the Faramir. No, he's going for Faramir now. Sorry for that. Faramir is now on the field. Remember, 1 Wandering Arrow and 1 Easter is more than enough to take down a Nazgul. The one who was low was able to get away. Witch King is going to be on the field pretty soon as well. And Wandering Arrow should be used. It's not gonna matter. He's getting on horse. Not gonna use it. And now with the Witch King, he will have all the 3 heroes on the field. And by the time he will also have a lot of trolls coming from the 3 troll cages on the field. And he's spamming more katas. He has the money he needs. He has right now 1, 2, 3 mills outside. 4 furnaces around this side. A bunch of slaughterhouses around this side. He has the power points he needs for devastation, for industry, to increase his resource income even more. Army of the Dead might be used for defense purposes to deal with the Balrog, because he is holding it, not using it. There is actually no point of using that at this point, because what you're gonna kill? You're gonna kill 2 trolls, and that's gonna be your special summon. This is gonna miss again. This is gonna miss again. It's a mind game, by the way. I mean, the whole promise here is a mind game, so the only skill shot of Gandalf is actually Lightning Sword, and that's also something, once you charge it, you can't get back to use it. Alright, Easter Light is on cooldown, was used on the Nazgul. That means Witch King and this Nazgul, they can do whatever they want. This Nazgul might still be careful, because Wandering Arrow from Faramir is being available. It is gonna be used, it's gonna deal a great amount of damage. He's making circles to avoid that from happening, but he's just gonna run a straight line now. And Balrog special summon, ladies and gentlemen. Army of the Dead will be used defensively, like I was guessing correctly. Let's see if they can stop him to deal incredible amount of damage. He's just bugging right now. Breathfire will be used. Breathfire is able to kill Army of the Dead. Couple of structures are taken down. Balrog will just try to fly away, try to beat Army of the Dead to come outside and fly inside, bag at it. Eagle special summon to kill the Balrog, which is kinda interesting. I mean, killing the Balrog is great, but maybe killing him with Gandalf the White would be even greater. That's gonna give him enough experience to unlock his rank 10, which means Word of Power might get unlocked. And if he kills the Balrog, it would mean that he would be pretty much unlocking every single ability. But he was not going for it. That means Balrog will get a shot here with the Breathfire ability, can deal incredible amount of damage before he goes down. That was the best thing what he could do. The time is up and Balrog needs to leave Middle-earth. Alright, what a great game, what a back and forth game so far. I can still tell you what is gonna happen. I mean, to be honest, like mentioned before, I think maybe it was a great, or maybe the correct choice to use Army of the Dead for defense purposes. Because the main question is, what is Army of the Dead gonna do against Nazguls? The answer is nothing. And using something like that in order to get rid out of 2 trolls means kind of waste to me. Another missed lightning swords. If he would be able to hit those lightning swords, actually the game would or could look completely different. I mean, at this situation, Gondor is being in a really rough situation. I mean, what is the goal here? What can you do at this point as Gondor? How are you supposed to win the game? There are 3 Nazguls flying around. You have only Gandalf who's able to kill them, and I mean he is trying to get more and more units on the field, but I think the main mistake about from the Gondor player is actually that he is sending small amount of units. So he's making 2-3 units, he's sending them forward. Maybe try to get a greater amount of units, try to get even Boromir on the field and hope for the luck that he hits like rank 4. Witch King has been taken down, that's huge. Where is the Faramir when we need him? Wandering Arrow, will it be enough? That's gonna be the question. Is that Light is on cooldown? And Lightning Sword is on cooldown as well. This troll is gonna go down. Without the Witch King and the Drama Troll, they are dying like flies. And that might be the turnaround what Gondor is needing to win this game. Heal will be used from the Gondor player Amon-Ra. He is still inside the camp of Mordor, but he needs to take down those catapults first. Rohirrim special summon from the Gondor player as well. Let's see how much damage he will be able to deal. This Nazgul could use Screech ability to get rid out of the Rohirrim and to make them run away. But he's not going for it. The catapults, he's gonna use the Screech, but he's just far away. He needs to get closer in order to make it work. And where is Gandalf when we need him? Gandalf is healing up, should be around this side to give armor leadership to those units, so they are able to tank this rank 3 furnaces and those sentry towers a bit more. I would definitely go for the Boromir in this scenario. Easter Light is available, will be used if Nazgul does not be... Okay, he's careful, he's actually flying away, otherwise the Nazgul would be getting killed from the Easter Light, by the way. Gandalf is rank 9 now, so he's hitting like a truck. this rank 6 Gondor Knight will be able to get away. In the meantime, Mordor is taking down the camp at the top right side with his combos. There are 2 Drama Trolls far away from these combos. Gandalf should be sent forward to deal with the combos, but I think he's choosing to trade base for base, camp for camp, and I think that's gonna be the thing, unless Mordor will be maybe able to defend himself somehow. A nice cutter shot here, by the way. The siege work should be the target from the Gondor player. It's gonna go down pretty fast. Rank 9 Gondor Knights are quite strong. Not enough units around to deal with those trolls, I'm guessing. You can see they are not taking too much damage, even without the Witch King. Eye of Sauron will be used, and the Rangers, they're gonna die. Elf Special Summon not gonna do much as well. Maybe they might do something now because the Drama Troll is again far away. Lightning Sword will be missing again. Faramir has been taken down. Plus 100 in the comments, please. With the Scavenger ability, which means all kills earn extra resources. Whenever you kill some units, you can see plus 10. Faramir was a plus 100. Killing Rangers gives you 10 per unit, and another Balrog special summon from the Mordor player in the meantime. Will he this time be able to take down the base? That's gonna be the question. I think he's aiming to kill the Gandalf first, who is rank 9.5, is running for his life. Army after that is gonna be ready as well. Those abilities have the same cooldown, and I think it's gonna be used again defensively. What is Gandalf doing in the meantime? Gandalf is taking a lot of damage from the Nazguls. On the bright side, he has his heal available. Breath Fire ability will be used, and after that, Balrog will be going down. Heal has been used now from the Gonzo player. The Nazguls are forced to run away, but for the next fight, the heal won't be available. However, the Eagles are available. You can just go for the Cloud Break as well. Cloud Break is actually quite good against Mordor. Remember, it's not only, you know, slowing those trolls and those trolls and the Drama Trolls down, but it's also gonna make them weaker. 30% less armor for the duration of the Cloud Break. Gives you a great burst potential with your abilities from Gandalf to White, but also with the Rangers, so you can actually use Cloud Break, run away. The trolls are not able to catch your Rangers anymore, so you can get in a safe distance and stop shooting, and that's the goal of how to win against Mordor in this situation. And I can still not believe that he did not go for the Boromir at the first place. Might Witch King gets killed? That's gonna be the question. One more hit's needed. He needs to charge with the Witch King, but he does not do that. And Witch King has been taken down again, which is great. In the meantime, by the way, Mordor was able to take down this camp from the Gonzo player. Gondor is gonna be in a rough situation resource-wise. He's barely able to fill up his space, and Mordor is actually in front of the base of the Gondor player. Let's see what's gonna happen. Should be definitely getting Cloud Break and trying to go for a Wizard Blast with Cloud Break and maybe Elven Wood. Rohirrim special summon. The eagle is gone. Nazgul was barely able to survive. Darkness will be used for additional leadership for those combos and for the 2 trolls. One of them has been taken down already, and I'm guessing if he sends his Gandalf just to his base, he should be able to defend this attack. And he's sending his old man. Eye of Sauron will be used. That's gonna force Gandalf away. Cloud Break will be picked and used immediately from the Gondor player. Let's see. Nice trample. Those combos are dying like flies. He needs to be careful. Wizard Blast, but he's taking a lot of damage here from the troll. As you can see, one hit was chunking him down. Nazgul in the meantime is chasing and losing that Gandalf, and he's gonna go down now. Watch. Rank 1, rank 5 immediately. And I think he's gonna just call it GG because, 2 camps from Mordor, full map control for Mordor. Army of the Dead's not being quite useful. He is out of resources. The Zither has been taken down. He can't even afford to rebuild the Zither right now. And yeah, he has now the resources he needs. But again, he needs to invest a lot of resources to revive his Gandalf. He needs to make archers and cavalry at the same time. In the meantime, the trolls are taking down one part after another from the walls. And resource map control is always gonna be more important in the late game, especially because now you need to spam so many units, you need to invest so much resources into getting units as fast as you possibly can on the field. And on the other side, also 3 Nazguls flying around, so I can't see Gondor coming back from this situation, and that's gonna be the case. Amon-Ra will be leaving the game, has been defeated, and the victory will go to the Mordor player Stony in this 1v1 on the map Southern Ithilien. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this commentary. By the way, it was a great game on the patch 1.06, and if you did, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, and like mentioned at the start of the video, if you are looking for more BFME content, you should be definitely clicking on that big red subscribe button. And if you don't want to miss any of my videos coming up for you, please turn on the notifications as well. I would love to see you in our Discord channel. The link is gonna be in the description below. And please make sure to join me in the next live stream as well, twitch.tv/beyondstandards. Would love to chat with you. Take care of yourself, have a great weekend, and as always, stay beyond standards. Peace, guys.